It's a great day for an ab workout, and I have an amazing one here for you today. We are going to be working on abs, core, hips, and balance strength, so feet and ankles as well. Putting them all together, getting everything working together to keep you safe and happy through your everyday movements. I do have my chair. This is a standing workout, but we will just be using it to help keep us comfortable with our balance as we challenge ourselves. I also have a dumbbell here, so that way you have the option to increase the difficulty with some of our ab exercises. We only have 10 exercises for each side of the body. Go ahead, get set up, make sure that you are subscribed so that you do not miss future workouts, and we'll get moving right now. Very good, let's get started right on into the warm-up. Just give me a nice march, drawing those knees up, and you can even kind of take a little baby crunch for the rib cage there just to warm up through those ab muscles, through those hips and the legs and the feet. Like I mentioned, you have your chair here today to help with the balance. So that way, if you're just feeling not quite confident in your balance skills yet, you'll have the chair, and it just makes things so much more comfortable as you work. Few more of these here, and then let's go ahead and step it wide. Just give me a nice, easy side to side in those hips here to start. Soft bend in those knees. Try not to lock them out. Puts a lot of pressure in the kneecaps. Opposite arms here, stretch open the sides of the body. Any of these exercises, if you would like to modify them and take them seated today, that is an option. They may look just a little bit different, but you guys are so smart and you know what works and what is best for your body today. So take those modifications anytime you need them. One more set here, left arm and the right. Let's go ahead and take some hip circles. Off to the right, leading around to the left in a counterclockwise motion. Really expand on those hip movements here. Hug those abs in. Proper form is going to be so essential here today to keep that low back safe and happy. Go ahead, reverse that to the other direction. So leading off to the left, swinging it around to the right, clockwise this time. Very good. And then go ahead here and just give me a heel raise on each side, warming up through those feet. I kind of mentioned in the beginning, the feet and the ankles will be working, the hips and those core muscles will be working. We'll have exercises that are focused not only on strengthening them independently, but strengthening as a system that keeps you safe and allows you better balance through your daily movements. You are never too young or too far into the aging process to work on fall prevention. It is so important for all of us. Very good here. Let's take a nice wide march here, just checking in with those hips. Like I said, they're gonna be working today as well. We're gonna start on the right side of the chair. We have 10 exercises for each side of the body. So you will repeat them once for the right and once for the left side. Very good, take it down here and just tap those toes forward, flex them down towards the floor, kind of gently guiding the front of the ankle open. Beautiful job there. And then take them back and kind of roll the hips back, lift those toes forward and back. So lifting the toes, lifting the heels, rolling through the pad of the foot, and then bring it here to the center. 10 exercises. We're going to do each exercise 10 times. This should be a quick workout. Be patient with yourself, have fun with it. Let's get started here. Hips distanced apart through the legs, knees right over the ankles, toes perfectly in the front with the heels behind them. 10 calf raises here. Nice and slow. Focus on controlling those ankles. Do not let them roll out and do not let them roll in. Good. Challenge your balance by lowering slow. Little bit harder to do when you're not rushing through it. Very good. 2 more here. If you are pacing with me, last one, lower it down. Just give them a little bit of a shake. We're gonna take a quick break in between each exercises because trust me, I know those feet can fuss. So whatever you can do to kind of stay active in between marching, maybe a nice side tap will be perfect. All right, we're gonna go ahead here. Again, taking the left leg back, and we're going to just gently draw that up. Right arm will reach out, we'll touch and crunch it down and bring it back. So playing with the balance here. Modification, just bring it straight up and touch the arm down. Little bit more work to draw it from behind. You have your chair here. Use it if you need it. Open tall. Exhale, knee comes up. And we slow down as we reach for the thigh, the knee, the shin. Feel those abs working here. 2 more. And the last one, really hold those abs here for a second and set that on down. Again, give it a little wiggle. March side to side, just give those feet a little bit of a break, and then we'll go ahead and step it wide. I'm gonna show you the move here, starting a little simple with it. So nice figure 8 in the hips. Once you get that down and you're comfortable with it, so we're not really moving the body, it's more just for the hips. Side to side, leading, pulling back, which will set up the opposite hip in a great position to lead the next move. You're gonna get that down, so practice that here with me. And then we'll go ahead, and the hip that is reaching up and out, we're gonna lift the heel to engage through that hip strength and count the heel left. So 1, 2, 3, you get the idea. Try to move just from the hips. 9 and 10, beautiful job. Take your outside leg, your right leg. We're gonna take that back here and we're just going to draw it forward. Now make sure your chair is handy for this one because we're covering a little bit of space. Draw it forward with the toes up. So we're engaging the hip to work to draw that foot off the floor. Toes all the way up. Swing it around. Right arm comes up, crunch, set it back down. Draw it forward, around, same side crunch. 2 of them already done, out of the way. Good modification, smaller circle. You don't have to lift as high. Really challenging this hip flexor here. If you would like to lift higher and get bigger into those leg muscles, a good option. We are halfway there. Very good. Don't rush through that crunch. 2 more, stay here with me. Make this last one a really good one. I know that left leg is getting a little tired. You've got this. Set it down, give it all. Like I said, a little jog, little side tap, whatever feels good. The next one's not so tough, mostly just for the hips, not so much for the balance. I'm gonna step away from the chair a little bit and get those legs nice and lined up, and then go ahead and just reach the hips towards the chair, pull them back. Now, I did mention that we had a dumbbell here to go ahead and increase the difficulty with some of our moves. This is a great place to use it to not only work through the hips, but to engage the core muscles as well by extending this weight out. Hips go to the left, dumbbell comes straight ahead. Go ahead, we're gonna start counting 10 here, so if you've already been moving, awesome job, and you're gonna get a few of those bonus ones. 4, very good, halfway there here. 'Don't rush through this. 2 more. And 10. If you would like, you can take that weight on over to the right hand. We're gonna draw this left foot off of the floor, so you're lifting a straight leg up like you would for a shoulder shrug, except it's coming from the hip, and we're gonna reach the right hand down for the floor. Let's get 10 of those here. Nice and controlled. Hold those core muscles in. 2 more here. And 10. Awesome job. You can take that weight and set it back to the chair. Keep it handy for yourself. Now this time, we're gonna lean back slightly and tap the right arm across as we draw this right arm up. It's to remind us to keep our spine nice and long. You'll feel a little bit of those low abs and some of the low back muscles kick in. Nothing should be painful. So if you are getting warning flags, just practice a toe lift for balance here to the front for a modification. 10 of those wherever you feel comfortable and happy. Soft bend through that left leg. Don't lock it out. Very good, we're almost there. 3 more here for this side. And 1 beautiful job. Left leg this time is going to be working. Take a couple little side taps here, work through those feet as I show you the next one. Left leg comes to the front. We're gonna pull our body weight back, draw that knee up, opposite arm crunch, step it back forward. Modification here, just a smaller movement. Here we go, 10 of those together. So pull the body weight back, knee lifts, crunch and lower. The elbow and the knee do not have to touch. Good, make sure that there is no funny movement through that back leg. You can take fingertips or hand to the chair for a little bit of balance help. Very good. This is a big one and you are doing awesome. We have 2 more here. I definitely feel my right leg, my right foot working. And last one here. Beautiful job. Take it down. Give that right foot nice little shake, some ankle circles, whatever feels good. We're gonna step behind the chair. Take those legs wide and make sure your body weight is coming down to the center. Soft bend through those knees so we're not locking them back. Soft bend here, heel lift, 10 times on the right side. More challenging if you come lower, less challenging if you're higher, so you can gauge the work. 9 and 10. Drop that heel, and now we're gonna pull the toes up on this side. Being in this lower position with the legs, it forces those toes to work really hard because normally we would be pulled back really far. So if it seems a little bit tougher than normal, you're not mistaken. But you've got this, you can do it. Last one here, set it on down. Draw that right leg in and step it over to the left side of your chair. These moves, these exercises are a little more familiar and a little more comfortable with you, so this round should go a little bit quicker here. 10 calf raises, up to the top, lower, slow. Pull those core muscles in. Two more here. Last one, really slow, keep it controlled. Take it on down again. Nice. Easy moving here, just let it all rest. Especially if you're new to balance training, the feet can get fussy pretty quick, but it's okay. They tend to recover really fast. Inside leg, we're gonna draw that back behind us. Modification here just to start from the middle. You don't have to come from that behind position. Go ahead, inside leg, right leg to the back, left arm out, knee up, bring the body down, touch and release. Pull those core muscles in. Try to exhale on that touch and reach. Halfway there. Two more. You are doing so good. Stay here. Take it on down. Go ahead, ankle circles here on that left side, or if there's another move that feels better, go ahead and take that. Little bit wider than hips distance. Figure eights with those hips. Count the heel lifts. Nine and 10. Beautiful job. I feel like that's a really great little stretch for those feet there too. Left leg, we're gonna take the left leg back behind us a little bit. Sweep those toes off the floor, lift the leg, circle it around to the back. Same side crunch, and repeat. The arm can stay up, or you can lower each time, whatever works best for you. Sometimes I feel like the balance is a little bit better if I keep my arm up. Elbow and the knee do not have to touch. Two more. This is a big one. You're doing awesome. And go ahead, wiggle through that right leg. Wait here if you would like for those hip dips with a press. Otherwise, just take the hips. Legs come together, a little bit of space in between them. Hips come towards the chair. Extend that dumbbell if you're taking that option. Option without the dumbbell, just work those hips to the chair. Don't let those feet roll off of the floor. Both of the feet, especially the right foot, stays nice and flat. Two more here. And 10, take this weight over to the left arm. Same thing here, side bend as we draw that left foot off of the floor. Soft bend in that right leg. Nine and 10, beautiful job. Take the weight to the chair, left arm reaches up, tap across with the left foot as you lean slightly back. Option here, if you need that modification, just a front leg lift. Wherever you are, go until you have 10. Soft bend in your right leg again. Two more. This one's a little bit more challenging than you would think it would be. Very good, take that on down again. Give it all a good little shake. Our next exercise, we definitely have the inside leg coming to the front. This is a big one, but you know that you are getting towards the end of the list here. I saved the most challenging kind of for the beginning, middle, and the end. Go ahead, step the right leg forward. Again, we're gonna pull it back and up, crunch, and release. The elbow and the knee do not have to touch. Just get them close enough together that you feel those abs engage. Tighten up those core muscles. Last one here. And beautiful job. Set that down to the back. Take those feet wide. And let's go ahead, drop into those hips just a little bit. Heel lifts here on the left side, 10 of those. Lower for more work. Make sure that you are scooping those hips forward, keeping that low back nice and long. Two more. And then toe lifts here. Try not to shimmy the hips off to the side. So if you need to lean a bit over towards that left side, that's okay. Or if you need to come narrower, whatever stance works for you. Stay low in those hips just a little bit. The toes won't go far, but that muscle is working. 9 and 10, beautiful job. If you have a weight on your chair, take it off and just go ahead and set it to the back. I'm gonna turn my chair so you guys can see what I have going on. You can stay behind yours. We're just gonna walk those hips back, take those feet a little bit wider than hips distance. Roll the hips forward, kind of tucking through the tailbone there. And just nice and easy side to side to stretch out that low back. We're gonna take those nice seated hip openers at the very end as well. Good, take it forward, step the left foot forward, bring the right leg back, and then just ease all of the hips and the body forward as much as you need to, while keeping that right heel flat on the floor behind you. Stretching through the back of the ankle and the calf. Step that one forward, same thing other side. Take the left leg back, connect the heel to the floor, and then just ease everything forward as far as you need until you feel that stretch in the back. Very good. Very good workout today. All right, step that on forward and let's go ahead and get deeper into the hips. You can step the right leg up if you have kind of a bar on the chair like I do, or you can come all the way to the seat. Bring your body down on the inside of it and just kind of let everything hang. Soft bend through that leg. The head does not have to go lower than the heart. If you feel like you are prone to getting a little bit dizzy, or if you have low blood pressure, that can be uncomfortable. You can just lower the body down and then stay there in the waist and just kind of pick the body back up. Good. You can find a little bit of movement if it feels good. Don't force anything, really. Listen to your body here. The hips can be pretty sensitive. Ease that on up. Give it a little wiggle. Take it down. Same thing, other side. You can lean towards the back of your chair even. Good. Try not to let this knee buckle in really close to the body. Keep it out. Depending on the day, depending on the body and the tightness, sometimes it doesn't take a whole lot for this stretch to feel very intense. And then some days you might just ease into it and never feel much at all. Bring that on up, very good. Go ahead, have a seat here in the chair, and we're just gonna inhale, scoop those arms all the way up. You don't have to take a back bend here, just get nice and tall and really easy side to side there. Push those feet into the floor to help you get a little bit of lift. And then open them out. Roll the shoulders up and back. Go ahead and cross this left leg over the top of the right knee. Sit up nice and tall. Good deep breath in. And then exhale, stretch the heart forward, not down. If this knee wants to fly up towards the left shoulder, don't force it down, don't push it, but just do the best that you can to try to keep it relaxed and not too much in that lifting space. Very good. Little wiggles there if it feels good. If movement feels good in the upper body, you can take that. You can feel free to explore this. This is a great sciatic stretch. Ease that one up, and we'll take the other side. Very good here. Could feel completely different, which is very normal. Same thing here, just give that knee enough mindfulness that it can relax and ease down without being forceful and applying a lot of pressure. And then sit yourself nice and tall and just stretch the heart forward. Good. Breathe easy here. You did a great job today. Bring it on back up, take that on down, and we'll step those feet wide, and we'll just go ahead and turn the knees to the left and just kind of turn the body to the right. Same thing, swing them gently to the right, body goes to the left. Take a few of those there. The rainy season will be here before we know it. It'll be getting dark out before we know it. Slippery pavement and sidewalks, loss of vision, so not being able to see curbs and steps as easily in the dark are such strong factors for falls. So I am so thrilled that we got to work on this a little bit ahead of time, so that way we can start making the improvements before you need them and keep you safe during the winter, especially if you live somewhere where it snows. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me for this workout. Until I see you again, take good care of yourselves. And as always, I appreciate the support and the love that you guys give me on this channel, on Facebook and on Instagram. I will see you again very soon. Thank you so much for watching.